are going to talk about the fun stuff, why we decided to study abroad. So, Shelby, you want to go first? Why did you choose South Korea?
Well, I do like K-pop, of course, which kind of helps. And my only options were South Korea and Turkey. Well, Turkey didn't obviously sound like a good idea, and I already knew so much about South Korea that it just seemed like a great idea.
And same with me, like I got into K-pop, I did Taekwondo, and I really wanted to go someplace in Asia. And I was surprised by how cheap it was to go to South Korea. I think like it costs way less to go here than it is to go to London, an English-speaking country. And with study abroad, the whole thing is with studying abroad is putting yourself out there, experiencing a culture and a society that's way different from yours. And I felt like with London, I would still love to go there, but I feel like I would be cheating myself a little bit because it would be a little more familiar than going someplace completely different. And like I said, that money, it was so much cheaper to come here.
Their exchange rate in London is horrible. $1 worth of, well, it's better now since they started leaving the union or whatever they're doing. It actually, $1's worth a whole lot more there now. Like their money is almost nothing, but it's going back up steadily.
Like I know $1, one American dollar here is like worth what 1,000 won, 2,000 won.
It's almost $2 of their dollars.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. So in other words, buying stuff here is a little bit cheaper.
You don't really spend more than like 5,000 won on a meal is what I've heard at restaurants. We haven't eaten at one yet.
Like the bus ride that we took to get to, what was it, Gangnam Station, whatever.
25-minute ride.
Yeah, it was pretty lengthy, and for that it was like 1,500 won, which is about $1 for us.
Oh, are you talking about the one from the airport? That was 45 minutes.
Oh yeah, that one too. That one was also pretty cheap.
Yeah, and that one was 15,000. We still have stuff left on our bus card.
Oh yeah, that's one thing. When you are studying abroad, I'm sure in multiple countries they have like buses and whatnot. I know we're from a small town, so like buses, like what? You just drive. But get a bus card. That is something you want to invest in, especially if you come to Korea. Get a bus card, and if you have a friend who speaks Korean, get them to help you so you know you're not getting cheated pretty much. And so you know how the bus card works and whatnot. And like learn the different bus systems. But yeah, study abroad. I encourage everyone to study abroad. Most definitely apply for scholarships. I waited till last minute to do a lot of my scholarship stuff, which shout out to the Gilman Scholarship. Oh my gosh, you guys are amazing. And shout out to the World Topper Scholarship and everyone else who contributed financially to that, and student loans. You want to make sure to apply for those.
Yeah. And do it early because, especially if you've got a really slow college, it takes forever for them to actually go through.
Oh, and speaking of stuff like that, make sure to have your passport way in advance. You don't want to be waiting on that because as soon as you get your passport, you also have to get your visa. Which, one thing I did not know was that your visa was in your passport. I thought your visa was something separate.
Oh, it was like a little card, and I called them and I was like, so I got my passport back. When are y'all going to send my visa? And she was like, it's in your passport. What are you talking about?
See, I didn't even know that until I was flipping through it and I saw it. So yeah, make sure to get your passport. And I'm sure in most countries you have to get a visa. I know here we had to. I don't know if you go to London you have to get one.
It's like a 90-day policy.
Oh yeah.
More than 90 days in most countries. You have to get
that and your alien registration card, which is like your green card pretty much to be here. Make sure that you look at that. Make sure that you look at like shots that you have to get. Like I have a friend who is going to Somalia. Granted, not study abroad, military, but he has to get like 40 something shots. That's crazy. All we have to do is get a TB test, which I don't want to do. But yeah, we got to get that. But yeah, I definitely encourage people to study abroad. Scholarships, make sure that you apply for scholarships. Make sure that the university that you're going to offers a lot of classes in English, because I know that was hard for both of us, because I'm a film major, you're a psychology major.
Yeah.
So like finding classes that will like translate over to our university was also a little tricky.
Yeah, especially they take a lot of them away if they're not taking. Like, a lot of people take them, and that was a problem because they took so many of the classes I had planned to take away.
Yeah, because they'll give you like a list of classes that might possibly be available, and then like a few weeks before you leave, they'll tell you, oh, these are the actual classes that are available. So make sure that the list that they give you before they give you the actual list, you have plenty of classes on there that you can take, because you don't want to be stuck like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to take, and you have to take BS classes that don't count for anything. Make sure you check that out. Stay in contact with your study abroad office. Because sometimes you would expect them to tell you things and they don't normally do unless you ask. So just stay in like connection with the office and let them know what's up, so they know like where you are and what to tell you. And most study abroad offices, they provide like a list, like a to-do list before you leave, and when you get to your destination. Make sure, oh, and STEP, apply for STEP. I don't know if that's just an American thing. I think that is just an American thing. The STEP. You need to go online and register for that because it will help you when like crap hits the fan. I think the embassy or someone sends you a text and it's like, hey, this is going on. I know we had a student who was in Greece and they had STEP, and like there was some kind of riots and they got a text saying, hey, you need to get out of Greece, and they were able to get out before they were trapped. So yeah, do that. But again, thank you to everyone who has contributed to us financially. We are here in South Korea. We're going to have fun. I will continue posting videos about being in South Korea and all the stuff like that. And if you guys have any study abroad questions that I may or may not know the answer to, we can definitely try to help. And yeah, we will see you all next time. Bye.